Good morning, everyone. Welcome to yoga. This is just Vinyasa flow. This is going to be 7 a.m. flow. It's 50 minutes. So with this, all you need is a mat and a water bottle. We're going to get started on our backs. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to yoga. This is just Vinyasa flow. This is going to be 7 a.m. flow. It's 50 minutes. So with this, all you need is a mat and a water bottle. We're going to get started on our backs. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to yoga. All right. Well, we'll get started. Again, I'm Connor Johnson. I'm with Just. I'm a yoga instructor with Just. And we'll get started today on our back. It's 50 minutes flow. What we'll do is we'll build our sequence. We'll get a nice morning flow going, and then we'll cool down and end in a Shavasana. So you can get started on your backs, on your mat. Find a place on your mat, somewhere that feels restorative for you. I'll stay seated and guide you through this opening, but you can start on your back, laying on your back in a reclined butterfly, in Shavasana. You choose how you'd like to be to start this practice. Make your way onto your back, letting your knees rest wide. You can maybe have your hands at your side or have one hand on your stomach, one hand on your chest. You choose. But gently close your eyes if you feel safe and comfortable in your space, and just start breathing in through your nose, back out through your nose. This is our Ujjayi breath, our even breath in, even breath back out. So keep breathing, keep relaxing. Think about letting go of anything you need to let go, and just let yourself settle in this space this morning. As you exhale, continue to release and let go, letting anything out that needs to be let out, anything from the week, let it go, release it. Keep breathing in here, even breath in, even breath back out. If you're someone who likes to set intentions, maybe set an intention around waking up, around really making sure that you feel energized, anything you need to start your day. Let that be your intention. Take a moment to set that intention. Take a deep breath into your stomach. Big inhale up into your chest. Hold at the top. Relax your shoulders, relax your jaw. Open your mouth. Exhale, release. Let it out. When you're ready, we'll take a full body stretch. We're going to reach up and over. Hands come up and over. Feet go forward. Big reach, big stretch. And then exhale, bring your right knee into your chest. Bring your right knee into your chest. Give yourself a little squeeze, a little love on the right side. Maybe even kiss your knee. Bring your nose into your knee. And then when you're ready, start to take your right knee out to the side. Start to find movement with your right knee. Going one way. And then switch directions, go the other way. Keep going, and then send your right knee across your body over to the left. So you're making a supine twist here. Looking back to your right as your knee goes to the left. Shoulders stay on the mat. Even breath in, even breath back out. On your next inhale, right foot comes up towards the ceiling. Grab behind your right thigh. Pull your knee into your nose. And just start to roll out your ankle here. Slowly lower your right leg and then switch sides. Bring your left knee into your chest. Same thing on your left side. Bring your left knee in. I'll check here to see how everyone's doing. But keep going. Bring your left knee in towards your chest. And start to just work your left knee around. Going one way, going the other way. Good work. Eventually take your left knee across your body over to the right and look back to your left. Supine twist. Keep building your breath. Even breath in, even breath back out. This is our Ujjayi breath. Our even breath in, even breath back out. Beautiful work. Keep going, keep building the breath. And then inhale your left foot up towards the ceiling, grab behind your thigh, pull your knee into your nose. And same thing here, just start to work out your ankle, rolling out your ankle. And then bring both knees into your chest. Give both knees a little squeeze, a little love, and just rock left to right. Just rocking left to right, so we can just activate both sides of our spine. Maybe take your knees out wide. Eventually grabbing behind our thighs and starting to rock front to back. We're rocking front to back, eventually coming up to a seated position, and then swinging our legs around to find tabletop. For tabletop, our wrists are just under our shoulders, our knees are just under our hips. Nice long spine here. Crown of your head's pulled forward, chin is tucked down towards the mat. Even breath in, even breath back out. And then start at the top of your spine here. Maybe you start to roll out your neck. Bring some movement as you move your neck from your right shoulder to your left. And then maybe make an S curve with your spine. Bring your shoulders one way, your hips the other. We're just bringing movement into our body, waking up this morning, inviting in movement. Eventually make your way into a cat-cow. Drop your stomach, inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Round your spine, pull your shoulders away from your ears like a hollowing cat. Inhale, back to cow. Exhale, cat. Take it a few more times at your own pace. Inhaling, cow pose. Exhaling to cat. Keep going a few more times here. And then eventually on an exhale, find your child's pose. Knees go out wide, hips back and low. We're just sitting back into child's pose. So take your child's pose when you're ready. Add a few more cat-cows and then meet us in child's pose. Once you're in child's pose, think about letting your hands reach forward on the inhale. Big reach, big stretch. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Let yourself lower down to the mat. Release down to the mat. Even breath in, even breath back out. On your next inhale, we're just going to walk our hands over to the right. So our hands are going to the right. You can stack your left hand on your right hand. So you're just stacking here, reaching over to the right, really stretching out our left side body. So our left hand's coming up and over, and we're stretching out our left side body. Keeping your head down and low, feeling that good stretch on your left side of your ribs. And then eventually make your way over to the left, hand over hand. Walk over to the left. Right hand stacks on top of your left hand. You're reaching over to the left, stretching out your right side body. Should feel a good stretch here in your side, stretching out your ribs. Come back to center. Big reach, big stretch. Exhale, soften. Release down to the mat. Inhale, come back up, tabletop position. Knees come back under hips. Wrists just under shoulders. You can roll out anything you need to roll out. Be exploratory. Eventually bring our right arm up. Reach our right arm up. A big reach, a big twist. Reaching your right arm up towards the ceiling. Look up with your gaze, your drishti, your focal point goes up towards your right hand. And then take some big arm circles, some big windmills here. Go one way, switch directions, go the other way. We're going to reach our right arm up towards the ceiling and then exhale, send your right arm through your left with threading the needle. So our right shoulder is coming down to the mat, our right cheek's coming down to the mat. Your left arm can go around back behind you if you'd like. Just take a moment here, really bringing good breath into our stomach and chest as we inhale. Exhale, continue to release, soften. Stay here for a few more breaths. Even breath into your stomach, even breath back out. You keep breathing, you keep holding the pose, threading the needle. Eventually, we'll bring our left hand back down to the mat. Use our left arm to push ourselves up. Our right arm reaches up, big reach, big stretch. Reach back behind you and back up. And bring your hand back down. Reset anything you need to do. Find your tabletop, nice long spine, and then switch directions, switch sides. Inhale your left arm up, big reach, big stretch. Same thing, we're reaching up towards our left hand. I'm looking towards you, but you look towards your left hand, reach up towards the ceiling, and then take some big arm circles. Go one way, switch directions, go the other way. Reach your left arm up towards the ceiling, big reach, big stretch, and then send your left arm through your right. We're threading the needle here. Options like the other side, you can keep your hands together and stacked. Maybe your right hand is out in front of you. Bring your right hand around behind your back for half bind. Think about keeping your hips up high. Even breath in, even breath back out. Good work. Let go, release. We'll bring our right hand back down. Use our right hand to push ourselves back up. Send our left arm up towards the ceiling, big reach, big stretch. And then exhale, come back down, tabletop position. We'll walk our hands out in front of us and take a puppy pose. So it's like child's pose, but we're staying on our knees, our hips are up, letting our shoulders come down to the mat. Big reach here, big stretch. As you inhale, think about walking your hands forward. As you exhale, lower your shoulders down towards the mat. On your next inhale, walk yourself back, tabletop position. Roll out your neck, roll out your spine. And we're going to start with a little core work. We're going to start to really activate our core, bring some good energy into our core here. So for our core work, what we'll do is we'll take our tabletop position. So take your tabletop. Good. And then we're going to bring our opposite hand, opposite foot. So we're going to start with our right arm, left foot. Find your bird dog. Make sure you have space, that you're not kicking your houseplants or anything around you, but find your bird dog. Good. Engage your low back here, engage your glutes. If this feels like a challenge, you can stay here in your bird dog, just trying to hold your foot and your hand out in front of you. Or you can add a little crunch. Add your elbow to knee. Crunch in at the exhale. Inhale, elongate. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, elongate. Do that a few more times, connecting movement and breath as you exhale and inhale. Once you've done that a few times, try compassing out to the side. Bring your foot and your hand out to the side. Come back to center. Exhale, lower back down. Shake it out, roll it out, and then switch sides. Same thing on the other side. We're going to inhale, left leg, left arm, right leg. So inhale your left arm, your right leg. Toes can point towards the ground. Big reach, big stretch. If this feels like a challenge, stay here. Try to keep your foot up. You saw me starting to lower my foot. Try to keep your foot up and engaged. If you want to add an extra challenge, bring your elbow to knee. Exhale, inhale, elongate. Exhale, crunch in. Inhale, elongate. Do this a few more times. And once you've done that a few times, you can compass out to the side. Exhale, come back in and lower back down. Now take this at your own pace. So we're going to do this one more time. Take this at your own pace. Go as fast or as slow as you'd like, but nice and controlled. We're really engaging our core here, pulling our navel in towards our spine. So you do it right arm, left leg. Try that a few times. Maybe you just want to hold your bird dog here. Try to keep your spine as straight as possible. Add those crunches in as you'd like. You choose. Do it a few times with your right arm, left leg. Compass out to the side. Come back in. You do it however you'd like, but really engage your core. Pull your navel in towards your spine. And then do it on the other side as well. So we're going to have our left arm, right leg. Again, add those crunches if you'd like, or don't. Take them out. You choose. But do it a few times on this side. Compass out to the side. Do whatever you'd like. And then we'll meet in tabletop. No rush to get there, but meeting in tabletop when you're ready. Finding that tabletop position. Nice long spine, crown of our head pulled back behind us. And then just roll out your neck. Eventually, make your way to tabletop. We're going to flip our toes under, so bottoms of our toes are on the mat. And then on your next inhale, we're bringing our knees up off the mat, taking a little hover here. Think about keeping your spine as straight as possible, engaging your core. If you want more of a challenge, stay low. Less of a challenge, come up a little higher. You choose. Keep engaging your core, keep breathing. Nice long spine. We're not arching our back, we're keeping our back nice and straight. And when you're ready, exhale, downward facing dog. Find your down dog. Walk it out as you need to. Letting your shoulders come down towards the mat. Hips are up towards the ceiling. And just work it out here. Pedal your legs. Straighten one leg. Bend the other. Just work it out. Sway your hips. If it's feeling like a lot of intensity in your wrists, you can always spread your fingers out wide. Slightly externally rotate your hands in your down dog, taking a little pressure off of your wrists. So keep going here. And then eventually, we're going to find our three-legged dog. Right leg is going to come up towards the ceiling. Three-legged dog, toes are down towards the ground. Exhale, knee into chest. Crunch in, engage your core. Inhale, kick back up. And then exhale, step your right foot outside your right hand. So we're coming into this lunge here. And go forward and back. Work it out. Eventually, we'll bring our left hand just under our nose and inhale our right arm up. Take a big reach, big twist. Reach up towards the ceiling. Maybe roll out your wrist. And then reach back behind you. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, come down. Find your lizard's pose. So our left knee is coming down to the mat. You can either stay on your hands like this or work your way onto your elbows. You choose. Think about keeping your spine nice and straight. If it's feeling too tight here on your elbows and your hip space, stay on your hands. That's a great option. You choose what works best for you, but find the pose of your choice. Stay there for a few breaths. Keep breathing. I'm going to come check on you. Good work. Keep it, breathe it, keep there in that position. Keep breathing. Even breath in, even breath back out. Great. Eventually make your way back onto your hands. Come back to that lizard's pose. We're going to lift our back knee. Go forward and back in that runner's lunge. And then step yourself forward into a forward fold. So you're at the front of your mat in a forward fold. Knees can be hip distance apart, feet hip distance apart. Just hanging here loose in this forward fold. Letting tension out of your shoulders, out of your neck. And slowly roll up, stacking one vertebra at a time. Slight bend in our knees. Our neck and our head are the last things to come up. Once you're at the top, do what feels natural. Roll out your shoulders, roll out your neck. Big reach, big stretch as we inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Let your body hang loose. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands on our shins, crown of our head pulled forward. Nice flat back. Exhale, high plank. We're going to step into our high plank. It's the top of a push-up. Shift forward so your shoulders are just over your wrists. Hips are low, so we're not keeping our hips up like down dog. We're really bringing our hips into that alignment, finding that nice long line from the crown of our head to our feet. Take a deep breath in, lower all the way down to your mat. So we're coming down onto our mat. Unhook your toes. And then we're going to take a cobra pose. So inhale to cobra. Shine our hearts forward. Our elbows are staying in towards our sides. We're doing a back bend. Maybe look over your right shoulder. Look over your left shoulder. Roll out your neck. And then flip your toes under and push back, downward facing dog. Take a big inhale and an exhale, AH. Sigh it out, let it out. Good. We're doing the same thing on the left side. So we'll inhale our left leg up, three-legged dog, kicking our Left heel back and our left toes down towards the mat. Big inhale, exhale, step into that runner's lunge again. Left foot outside your left hand. We're just stepping in here, go forward and back, stretch it out, keeping our right knee high. We're gonna bring our right hand just under our nose and inhale our left arm up. Big reach, big stretch here. Stay here for the inhale. And then exhale, come down, lizard's pose. Bring our right knee down to the mat. Option to stay on your hands if you'd like. That's what we did last time. You could stay on your hands or go down onto your elbows. You choose lizard pose of your choice. But make a conscious choice. If it's feeling too tight in your left hip space, definitely stay on your hands. Your choice. Even breath in, even breath back out. Eventually, come back onto your hands. Unhook our toes. We're going to step into that forward fold. So right foot meets your left. This time, keep your hips, your feet wide, sit back into your hips, find your yogi squat. For a yogi squat, it looks like this from the front. You'll face the front of your mat. Nice straight spine here, crown of our heads pulled up towards the ceiling. Option to go up onto your toes if you want a little extra work in your calf muscles. Good. Even breath in, even breath back out. Eventually, might meet in that forward fold. So hinging from our hips, letting our head come down, our neck, everything hang loose. Just let everything hang loose here. And this time in our forward fold, we're gonna take a little twist. We're gonna bring our left hand to the mat. Inhale our right arm up. Big reach, big stretch. Exhale, forward fold, switch sides. Right hand on the mat. Inhale your left arm up. Big reach, big stretch. Exhale, forward fold, let your body hang loose. Let all the tension out of your neck and shoulders. Eventually plant your hands, step back, high plank, top of a push-up. Always have your option in a high plank to be on your toes or your knees, you choose. But find your high plank, nice long spine from the crown of your head to your toes. Even breath in, even breath back out. This time we're gonna take an up dog. We're gonna lower halfway, inhale to up dog. Tops of our feet are on the mat. We're doing a back bend, lifting our hips and our knees up off the mat, looking up towards the ceiling, shining our hearts forward. Flip your toes under, push back, downward facing dog. Even breath in here, even breath back out. On your next inhale, take a three-legged dog. Right leg comes up towards the ceiling. Exhale, knee to chest. Crunch in. Inhale, back up. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale, back up. And then take a hip opener. Maybe bring your right foot around to the left, stacking your hips. Even breath in, even breath back out. If it's in your practice, you could flip your dog, flipping around to a wild thing as well. Your choice. Wild thing, or stay in your three-legged dog and keep your hips stacked. You choose what's best for you, but play around with it, be exploratory. Eventually make your way back to a downward facing dog. Hips are high, shoulders are down towards the mat. Even breath in, even breath back out. On the next inhale, take it to the left side. Inhale your left leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to chest, crunch in. Inhale, back up. Exhale, knee to elbow. Cross your body, inhale, back up. And then take that hip opener. Same thing here, you can stack your hips, take a wild thing. You choose, play around with it. Be exploratory. Eventually, meet in down dog. That's where we'll meet to start our next flow. However you want to get there, but meet in down dog. Hips are high, shoulders down towards the mat. A big inhale, long exhale. Let it out. On your next inhale, right leg comes up, three-legged dog. As you exhale, step your right foot in between your hands, lower your left knee, and then inhale, rise all the way up. Healing crescent. Big reach, big stretch here. And then take a twist. Right arm comes back behind you, left arm comes out in front of you. Think about it, really expanding your wingspan here. Reaching in both directions, big reach, big stretch. Inhale back to center. Exhale, open up to the left. Right arm out in front of you, left arm back behind you. Again, find that big expansive wingspan. Inhale back to center. Exhale, bring your elbows down, your hands back behind you. Think about puffing your chest up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, let your chest come down just inside your right thigh, letting your hands come up towards the ceiling. Even breath in, even breath back out. And then exhale, release. Frame your right foot, come into a runner's lunge. Pop your back knee back up, and then step back to your high plank. Choose how you want to get to down dog. Find your high plank, toes, knees, you choose. Eventually take a back bend of your choosing, maybe an up dog or a cobra, and then push back to downward facing dog. Once you're in your down dog, pedal your legs out, even breath in, even breath back out. Shoulders are down towards the mat, hips are up high, and then we'll inhale our left leg up, three-legged dog. As you exhale, step your left foot in between your hands, lower your back knee. Same thing on this side. Rise up to your kneeling crescent. Big reach, big stretch. Soften your shoulders, soften your jaw. And then take your twist, this time left side. Left hand back behind you, right arm out in front of you. Expand your wingspan. Inhale back to center. Open up to the right. Right arm behind you, left arm out in front of you. Good. Come back to center. Big reach. And then exhale, hands come back behind you. Puff up your chest here. And then eventually letting your chest come down just inside your left thigh. Unhook your hands, frame your left foot. And when you're ready, step back to your high plank. Find your high plank once more. Again, option from toes or knees, you choose. A nice straight spine. Take a deep breath in, find your back bend. Maybe this time you take a cobra or an up dog, but meet in downward facing dog. Once you're in your down dog, find your even breath in, even breath back out. We'll inhale our right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, this time we're stepping our right foot in between our hands. Step your right foot in between your hands, find your runner's lunge. Stay here for the low lunge, just bringing the crown of your head forward, maybe work forward and back like you're about to take off. Eventually finding some centering, some grounding, and then inhaling all the way up to standing crescent. So we're going to find our standing crescent, make adjustments as you need to. Really think about squaring off your hips here. So your right hip's coming back, your left hip's going forward, shoulders are square, nice even breath in, even breath back out. Good. And then we're going to take the twist again. Right arm back, left arm forward, twist to the right. Think about really expanding your wingspan here. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, twist to the left. Right arm out in front of you, left arm behind you. Look over your left shoulder. Inhale back to center. Exhale, power lunge. Crown of our head's pulled forward. We're coming into a power lunge here. Our chest is coming down just over our right thigh. Even breath in, even breath back out. Inhale back up. And then exhale, open up to warrior two. I'm gonna face this way so you can see me a little better. Opening up to warrior two. Right toes pointed towards the front of your mat. Left toes pointed towards the side of your mat. Reaching your right arm out in front of you, your left arm back behind you. Look through your right middle fingers. Think about rolling your shoulders back, tucking your tailbone in underneath you. Even breath in, even breath back out. Exhale, reverse our warrior. Right arm comes up. Left hand slides down your left leg. We're not putting any pressure on our left leg. We're just sliding our left hand down. Big reach, big stretch. Really reaching that right arm up towards the ceiling. Eventually reaching out with our right arm. Reach, reach, reach. Keep a bend in that right knee and find extended side angle. Option to go onto your right thigh with your right elbow. Left arm reaches up and over. So this is one option. This is a great option if this feels like a good stretch here. Or you could bring your right hand down to the ground. You choose. We're creating that long line from the tips of our left fingers, the outside of our left foot, really rolling that left shoulder back, maybe even looking up towards your left elbow. Inhale back up, reverse our warrior. We're rising all the way up, sending our right hand up towards the ceiling, big reach, big stretch. This time we're gonna find triangle. We'll straighten that right leg, reach our right arm out, reach, reach, reach. When you can't reach anymore, right hand comes down, left arm goes up. Think about rolling your left shoulder back, really creating a long line here. We wanna find length in our spine. We're not just dumping into this, we're really finding length here. Really rolling our left shoulder back, looking up towards the ceiling, and then inhale to star pose. Face to the left side of your mat, big inhale, star pose, take up space. Think about shining your heart up towards the ceiling, big reach, big stretch. Exhale down to goddess. Hands come to our sides. We're sending our hips back and low. Option to dance out your goddess here. Bend one leg, bend the other leg. Eventually bring your hands down to your thighs, keeping your hips down low, nice straight spine. Just take some twists. Look over your right shoulder, look over your left shoulder. We'll straighten both legs, reach up and over. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. So you're hinging from your hips, letting everything come down into this wide-legged forward fold. Let your head hang loose, let your hands hang loose. And then slowly walk your hands, hand over to your right toes. So you're reaching for your right toes. I'm mirroring you. Reach for your right toes. Let your head come down. Eventually pivot around, frame your right foot. You're in that runner's lunge again. Stepping back, high plank, top of a push-up. You choose how you want to get to your down dog, but eventually make your way to down dog, however you want to get there. Finding your down dog, hips are high, shoulders are down towards the mat. And then even breath in, even breath back out. It's a good time to grab water if you want to grab water before we start the left side. You choose, take care of your needs. I'll grab some water too with you. And then we'll start on the left side. Same thing with the left side, standing sequence as well. So grab some water, towel off if you need to. Good. We'll start on the left side. Same thing on the left side. I'm just gonna throw this over here. All right, there we go. Cool. Meet and down dog, however you want to get there. Once you're in your down dog, inhale your left leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, we're bringing our nose and knee together, stepping our left foot through our hands. Stay here in this runner's lunge. Again, go forward and back like you're about to take off and run. Stretching out as you need to, making little twists. That always feels good in your back and your hips. And then eventually find your stability. And when you're ready, rise all the way up to standing crescent. Same thing here. So our left foot is forward, our right foot is back, our right heel is up off the mat. We're sinking down into our left knee, hips are square, shoulders are square, hips are square. Reach our hands up, softening our shoulders, softening our jaw, even breath in, even breath back out. And then start your twist. Right arm back, left arm in front of you, twisting over to your right. Think about expanding your wingspan here, big reach. Inhale back to center, then twist to the left. Right arm out in front of you, left arm back behind you. Again, creating that long line with our hands. Inhale back to center. Exhale, power lunge. Chest is coming forward and down. Crown of our head is being pulled up towards the ceiling, really sinking down to that left knee. Inhale back up. Exhale, open up, warrior two. So your left foot is forward, your right foot is pointing towards the side of your mat. Left arm out in front of you, right arm back behind you. Think about rolling your shoulders back, really sinking down into that left knee. Maybe you want to widen your stance here. Good. Even breath in, even breath back out. Inhale, reverse our warrior. Left hand comes up this time. Right hand slides down your right leg. Think about really creating a long line here with your spine. Big reach up. And then reach out in front of you. Reach, reach, reach with your left hand. When you can't reach anymore, bring your left hand down to your thigh, or your left hand all the way down to the mat. Right arm reaches up and then over. Extended side angle. We're really bending our left knee, trying to create that long line from the tips of our right fingers, the outside of our right toe. Stay here, roll your right shoulder back, really open up. Inhale, reverse our warrior. Rising all the way up, letting our right hand slide down our right leg. This time we're taking triangle pose. We're straightening our left leg, reaching our left arm out. Reach, reach, reach. When you can't reach anymore, teeter-totter down, triangle pose. Think about rolling your right shoulder back, reaching your right hand up towards the ceiling. Even breath in, even breath back out. On your next inhale, find your star pose. Face the side of your mat. Big reach, big stretch. Shine your heart up towards the ceiling. Exhale, down to goddess. We're just sinking down into our hips. Your feet can be out wide, 45-degree angles. Really sitting down into our hip space, keeping our spine nice and straight. Maybe your hands are at your sides like this, or hands at heart center. You choose. Maybe dance it out a little bit. Straighten one leg, straighten the other. Good. On our next inhale, we're gonna do a little bit of these horse squats. So we're gonna inhale, reach up, straighten both legs. Exhale, hands are heart center, squat down. Nice. Inhale, back up. Exhale, squat down. Take this a few more times. Inhale up. Exhale, squat. 2 more times. Big inhale. One last time. And then dance it out. Straighten one leg. Straighten the other leg. Good. We're going to inhale, straighten both legs, reach up towards the ceiling. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Let your body hang loose. We're just hinging from our hips, letting everything hang loose here. Letting tension out of our neck and shoulders. Eventually make your way over to your left foot. Reaching for your left toes. Heads down. I'm just looking at you, but you look down towards your knee. Even breath in, even breath back out. Good. Pivot around, frame your left foot. We're in a runner's lunge here. And then step back, high plank, top of a push-up. You choose how you want to get to your down dog. You could stay in your high plank and push back, or you could take a little flow, taking up dog or a cobra. You choose however you want to get there, but make your way to a down dog. Once you're in your down dog, take a moment just to breathe, even breath in, even breath back out. Good. I'll meet you in your down dog, and we're going to make our way to supported pigeon. Letting our standing sequences go. We're just going to take a big inhale with our right leg. Exhale, bring the outside of your right leg down to the mat. Right knee is in towards your right wrist. I like to take a back bend. We haven't done a ton of back bends in this class, so we're going to do a little back bend. We're going to tent up onto our fingers, look up towards the ceiling, take a nice deep back bend, almost like an up dog or a cobra. We're just setting up for supported pigeon. Maybe roll out your neck. Good. And eventually come down to your elbows, letting yourself come into full supported pigeon. If this is feeling not conducive to your body, you can always switch onto your back. So option to stay here, bring your head to your hands, or if this is feeling way too tight in your hip space, not good for your body, flip on your back. I'll show you what that looks like as well. You can also be on your back, kind of like how we started. You choose if you want to be on your back or in full supported pigeon. Listen to your body, do what feels right for your body. We're here for a few breaths. So find your even breath in, even breath back out. Letting go of any tension. Just let yourself breathe in this supported pigeon pose. And then come back to your intention. If you set an intention at the beginning of the class, come back to that. Even breath in, even breath back out. Eventually untwist. Come back to your last down dog. So you're stepping back into your down dog. Hips are high. This is our last down dog of the class, so make it count. Really send those hips up high, your shoulders down towards the mat. And when you're ready, find supported pigeon on the other side. Again, taking that back bend. Inhale your left leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, step your left foot through and the outside of your left leg comes down. Unhook your right toes, right leg is straight behind you. Again, I like to go up onto my fingertips. Take that back bend, big reach. Let your neck roll out. And then a big inhale. Exhale, come down to supported pigeon. Option to go down into your elbows and rest your head on your hands like you did on the other side if you did that, or switch onto your back. Again, switching around onto your back is always a good option as well. You choose. We're eventually making our way to our back, so you'd be ahead of the game if you get there. But stay in your supported pigeon. Continue to breathe. Even breath in, even breath back out. Let go. Big inhale. Exhale, release. Good. This time as we come up, we're coming up onto our left side. We're swinging our legs around. Our legs are out in front of us. So your legs are out in front of you. Step nice and tall, crown of your head pulled up towards the ceiling. Maybe you want to shake your legs out. Maybe you want to massage your legs a little bit. Your choice. And then take a big inhale, big reach, big stretch. Reach up towards the ceiling. Exhale, forward fold. Reach for your toes. Think about keeping your legs straight. Keeping your spine as straight as possible so we're not dumping in like this. We're trying to keep our spine straight and then reach for our toes. Wherever your hands fall on your legs is great. Even breath in, even breath back out. Inhale, back up. Reach up and over, big reach, big stretch. Exhale, come down to heart center. Hands at heart center. I'll face you for this next round. So your hands are heart center. Just take a moment to pause. Even breath in, even breath back out. Good. And eventually make your way to butterfly. So bottoms of your feet are coming together. We bring our feet together, sit up nice and tall, crown of our head pulled up towards the ceiling, maybe your chin in towards your chest. Think about really sitting up nice and straight. Good. And then as you take an inhale, really elongate your spine. Exhale, fold forward. You're just coming into this butterfly. Good. Keep our spine nice and straight, hinging from our hips. Nice. Inhale, back up. Let everything release. Straighten your legs, shake them out. We're going to make our way onto our backs however you'd like to get there. So you can choose how you want to get there, but make your way onto your back. Finding your back, letting yourself rest on the mat. Good. Once you're on your mat, just bend your knees slightly. So bending our knees, bring our heels in towards our glutes. And then we're going to take some pelvic tilts. So we're just going to bring our right knees over to the right. Hands can be at cactus arms or out to your side in a T. You choose how you want your hands. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the right. Keep going a few more times. Even breath in, even breath back out. Once you've done that a few times, bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little squeeze, a little love. It's like just squeezing up into a ball. Then take your knees and open up again, kind of like we started here. This time taking your knees around in circles. Maybe you go one way and then switch directions. Just opening up our hip space. We did lots of twists. Just kind of open up your hip space here. Maybe rock side to side. And then eventually grab the bottoms of your feet with your hands and make your way into happy baby. So you can take your knees out wide, be exploratory. If you fall a little bit, come back to center. Just play around with your happy baby. And then take any last stretch you'd like, any last bit of poses, making our way into Shavasana. You decide how you want to get there, but make your way into Shavasana. Letting yourself rest on your mat, your legs come out long, hands are at your sides. And if you'd like, you could gently close your eyes or soften your gaze. We take Shavasana at the end of a yoga practice to let everything integrate. Our movement, our breath, let it all just settle in you. Take a moment to let go of the external and just focus on your internal energy. Even breath in, even breath back out. Shavasana. Keeping your eyes closed, come back to your breath. Nice long inhale into your stomach and chest. Exhale, release, let go. Come back to your intention. If you set an intention at the beginning of class, come back to that intention. Think about how you might take that intention with you into your Friday, feeling energized. When you're ready, you can roll over to one side, whichever side you'd like. Right side or left side, but support your head with your bicep. Just take a moment here at the side of your mat. Support your head with your bicep. You can keep your eyes closed or keep your gaze softened. Just take a moment to find some gratitude. Thank yourself for being here this morning, for practicing, for connecting a little more with your mind, your body, your breath. Find gratitude that we're able to move the way we're able to move. And if there's anything else coming up for you as far as gratitude, invite that in. When you're ready, you can push up to a seated position. We'll end in a seated position. You can be seated on your knees or cross-legged. We'll bring our hands to heart center. Take a moment to just pause before we start our day. Acknowledge each other. And then take a deep inhale. Exhale, bow forward, seal in the practice. That's it. Thanks for being here. We'll be doing these live sessions, so please join us Fridays, 7 a.m. We'll also have some live stream on Tuesdays in the evening as well. I hope you'll continue to join our virtual fitness with Just. Again, I'm Connor. I lead yoga with Just, and I'll see you soon. Thanks.